Hey guys, and welcome back to another Minecraft texture pack thing. Since you guys seem to love these, I made another texture pack. Today's pack is based off the SCP Foundation, which is very interesting, and I'll leave a link to the wiki below, or you can just Google it if you want. I don't really care, but anyway, it's essentially a fictional group that contains and researches anomalies, be they dangerous or safe. And today I've made a pack of a few very famous ones. So let's get into this. So our first one, and my personal favorite SCP, is SCP-096, the Shy Guy. And it's a very basic concept. Essentially, he's perfectly docile until you look at his face, just like an actual Enderman. But here, I'll summon like an actual representation. Oop, that's F5. F3, F4. So now, essentially, so even if I hit him like this, he doesn't take damage because he's immortal. It's kind of like one of his things, but he's perfectly docile till you see his face, and then he breaches containment and tries to kill you. No. Anyway, let me go get my mob killer axe real quick. Just pick this up. Now I need to go find him. You thought you could escape? Oh, you can escape. Okay. Anyway, I'm just gonna kill him. But anyway, yeah. So that's SCP-096. But the thing about him is, when you look at his face, there's no way to escape him. That's just kind of a locked-in death sentence. He's coming after you no matter what. There is no way to get away from him. Nothing can stop him while he's in like his enraged state. And yeah, so that's about it. It can track you anywhere, but that's what SCP-096 is. Anyway, next up we've got SCP-999, or the Tickle Monster as it's known, who essentially just gets rid of sadness and replaces it with happiness to everything around it. That's about it. Also, this is the only like actual demonstration of what the SCP would do in Minecraft. I haven't bothered to do the rest of these and with commands and stuff. Anyway, so SCP-999, yeah, replaces sadness with happiness. Literally anything, I think. Just about anything. But yeah, it could be the most powerful one, but they'd have to do more. They have to do more testing before they know. But anyway, on to the next, which is the Old Man, who can phase through. He basically, his thing is that he is impossible to contain. He can just kind of phase through any wall. He has his own little pocket dimension, and he can't be hurt by anything. And he also just likes to kill people. It's kind of his whole thing. Well, not kill people, torture people, to be specific. But that's kind of his thing. And yeah, he's basically unkillable, an unkillable assassin, an unstoppable assassin. Just like this guy, except he doesn't attack a targeted person. He'll just attack whoever he can. Next up, we have SCP-173, I believe. Might be one. No, it's 173. I can never remember if it's 173 or 178. This one is, but I'm pretty sure it's 173. But anyway, it's a statue that basically can't move when you look at it, but when you look away from it, it can kill you, or it'll kill you instantly. That's kind of it. That's its whole thing. That, and it's the mystery surrounding it. You see, there's this thing called the unkillable lizard, which I'm gonna get to. Actually, I have that in the pack, but we're gonna get there in a minute. That is scared of this thing for some reason, and another SCP that could predict the future tried to read it and passed out essentially. So yeah, it's got a lot of mystery to it. Next up, we have SCP-035, or the Possessive Mask. It's like one of those comedy drama, like one of those it's called a comedy mask to be specific. But essentially, the thing about it is it's like Curse of Binding in Minecraft, which I can actually do if we get Curse of Binding, and an anvil. Yeah, so essentially it's like this. Let's go to survival for a second. You put it on, and now you can't take it back off at all. Like you can hold on. I mean, if I could get my mouse in the right spot, I'd show it, but the mouse doesn't want to cooperate. Anyway, basically you just spam. You can hear me spam. Well, now it's moved, but I'm trying to like do it with the microphone. But yeah, you can hear me spamming the thing if you listen closely. Yeah, it can't be removed. That's what Curse of Binding does anyway. I don't know why I'm demonstrating Curse of Binding, but it can't be taken off. And basically, I'm not creative. Anyone who puts it on dies, essentially, and they become a zombie, and the mask kind of takes over their body until their body decays and it can no longer move on. That's what it looks like on, and that's what it looks like as a sprite. This next one is SCP-055. Anyway, that was SCP-055. Next up we have SCP-682, or the Unkillable Lizard, and I have to summon this one in very carefully. Hold on. Hold on. So let's summon it up in the sky so you can see it better. The Unkillable Lizard is, as the name would suggest, or the hard to kill or hard to destroy reptile, as the name would suggest, is hard to destroy. It is literally immortal. They have not found a way to kill it. Not even by putting it up against some of these other SCPs. Like, actually, I think it's been put up against every single one here except for that one and that one. This one became terrified and got PTSD. This one was actually kind of successful. It basically made the thing happy, and then it gave everybody a wave of laughter that they could not, where they couldn't. It incapacitated everybody at the site with a wave of laughter, and then the old man tried to fight it. He got scared and jumped into his pocket dimension, and then this thing once went up against it, and it like backed into a corner, screeched at it, so they shot its eyes out so it could attack, and the thing still couldn't kill the lizard, but so the lizard ended up healing its eyes and growing extra eyes so it could always have eyes on the thing. But yeah, that's SCP 682, and then there was no test with this one or this one. So yeah, that's about it for the pack. It's just that so far. I'm definitely going to add more as time goes on. But this is what I have. The Shy Guy, the Pickle Monster, the Old Man, the Statue, Possessive Mask, Anti-Meme, and the Hard to Destroy Reptile. Or, as their numbers would suggest, 096, 999, 106, 173, 035, 055, and 682. So yeah. The only reason I haven't done Plague Doctor yet, some of you SCP fans out there may know who the Plague Doctor is. He's one of the more iconic ones, but the only reason I haven't is because I just haven't found the right mob for it. A lot of them just don't look quite right. I might do a witch. I'm thinking about it. It would make the most sense, but I'll have to see. Anyway, that's about the whole pack for today. So, yeah. If you enjoyed, then I don't know. If you enjoyed, I guess. But yeah, so that's our pack for the day, and hope to see you guys next time. Goodbye. I really suck at outros, don't I?